Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Amanda here with Eclectic Scribbles. I'm back to you today with a brand new video. Today's video is going to be a review and unboxing of this Wordsworth planner. So last week sometime this company contacted me and wanted to see if I would do a video on my channel, and they offered to send me this planner for free. This is not a sponsored video, but I did not pay for this planner. I will give you my honest opinions on this planner though, and we're gonna see how it works out. I know nothing about this company outside of the fact that they contacted me a week ago and offered this to me. So I am going to jump right in here, take this out of the box, and we'll see what we've got inside. I will tell you, it's nice and heavy. It's like thick, so hopefully that is a good sign of things to come. So this is the Wordsworth planner from Wordsworth and Black, and they contacted me through Etsy, but they have their own website. They gave me a few different color options, and while I was tempted to go with the black option, I went with raspberry. They're calling this raspberry. It's like a pinky red, so I guess it could be. Let's see, what does this say? Thank you for purchasing the Wordsworth planner. We truly want to see you grow and become your best self. The Wordsworth planner is a holistic personal development system that you can carry with you at all times, combining powerful self-growth science with easy to complete prompts that put you on the path to discovering your personal potential. It's not just a planner, it's a coach and a guide and a tool for living your very best life. Well, it doesn't say very best life, it says your best life. Anyway, so this is like an inspirational sort of goal-oriented planner type situation based off of the few email interactions that I have with the company, and them using the words inspirational a couple of times, and they address this as dear goal-getter. So, all right, building your best self begins today. The latest research in the field of positive psychology is clear. The happiest among us practice gratitude each day. How we prioritize our time reflects what is most important to us. There is never a better time than now to invest in becoming your best self. Today can bring you one step closer to living the life you imagine, or one step further away with Wordsworth Planner. Your journey starts now. You win. And here are your Wordsworth Planner perks. Before you get started, make sure you grab your free ebooks and training videos to maximize your productivity and happiness. Go to wordsworthplanner.com. That is something that I have not actually looked at because I'm sort of reviewing the journal itself. I will have to sort of break at the end of this and then come back and tell you what I see. But you get 6 free ebooks is what it says with this planner. I have no idea what the ebooks contain, and this also says training videos, so I'm not sure what that is at this time, but I will sort of break at the end of this video and I will come back and I will tell you what I found on the website. Our promise to you is that they care. They will help you navigate each day with positivity, gratitude, and inspiration. With its beautifully crisp and simple design, you have everything you need in the Wordsworth Planner to plot out practical steps for achieving life-changing goals without adding distractions. If you are not 100% satisfied with the Wordsworth Planner, we are not happy either. We will gladly send you a replacement. No questions asked. This is our promise to you. So this is all of their information. That is all that is on this sheet of paper. This came wrapped in that box and then in this plastic cover, which we will pull off in just a second. It has got sort of a leathery feel to the journal, although I don't think it's made out of leather itself. It sort of reminds me of the cover on the Scribbles journal that I did a few weeks back or a couple of months back. It's the Wordsworth Planner. It says non-dated planner, monthly and weekly horizontal overview. If you do what you always did, you will get what you always got, by Anonymous. So they seem to be very, very goal and inspiration sort of geared. All right, flexible and brilliantly simple planning tools to achieve life goals. 6 free ebooks, hardcover, 5.25 by 8.25 inches, 256 pages, 62 note pages, 100G paperweight, 100 grams. Okay, expandable inner pocket, materials from responsible, eco-friendly resources. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams by Eleanor Roosevelt is the quote on the back. So let's pop this bad boy open and see what we have got going here. How about that? Let's get into the real meat and potatoes of the review process and get into this journal. All right. Alright, so that had a little something on it, but it rubbed right off, so no big deal. Alright, let's pull the sleeve off. Quality and integrity. It says that all of their products have been checked for quality. And then it's got another Confucius quote in here. Let's see. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Alright, very, very inspirational. Very, very goal-getty. Okay, so the cover is nice and thick, very thick. It has got a pin loop that feels very secure, pretty tight. It's not too big, not too small. I think a variety of pins will fit in here. And it has got 3 ribbon bookmarks hanging out the bottom. It has got not the most taut, I guess we'll say, elastic enclosure ever, but not bad. It'll keep your book closed, I'm sure. Okay, we've got the expandable pocket here in the back. Oh, this comes chock full of stinking stickers. They're very autumn colored, it seems. Like this is reds and oranges and browns and things like that you would find in like an autumn color scheme. So I am grateful. Put your heart into it. Relationship goal, personal goal, professional goal. Love this. Affirmation, reflection, and let's do this on this page with a bunch of fun little shapes. You've got finance, vacation, meditation, healthy eating, workout, shopping, night out, birthday and big day. You've got arrows, flowers, checks, all kinds of good stuff. Deadline, meeting, reminder, important, make it happen, noted, today, study, and appointment. So lots of fun little stickers in the back that I wasn't expecting. So happy little surprise there. I mean, they're very general in what they are. So I'm sure that a wide variety of people could find those useful. Pretty nice little size pocket back here. Feels very secure. It's not flimsy at all. So let's jump into the actual planner itself. Got in case you lose it page, so you've got your nameplate here. Okay, how to use your Wordsworth planner. You brainstorm, choose your major goals, break them down, keep your goals in mind, reflection, benefits of your Wordsworth planner. Okay, all right, we've got a big year at a glance page here. 2017 through 2020, so it covers everything here in the near future. All right, so that was attached to the first page, and that's why it sort of fell open a little weird. That seemed to be glued just a little bit weird, but it's okay. So otherwise, this is laying very, very flat. I can tell you that the pages don't feel coated, so but they're very smooth in texture. All right, so you've got travel planning. Oh, time zones. Some people would find that very useful. I mean, like, I would find it very useful. I've got what looks like just a dot grid page. I can't say that this is going to be a 5mm dot grid. It looks a little large. So I'm going to call this probably a 7.5mm dot grid. Let's look at it up against a page of the Scribbles that matter. Let's pull this in here. And yeah, I would say about a 7.5mm dot grid on that, which is not too bad. And the dots are not overwhelming. They are, I wouldn't call them black either, but they're like a dark gray, but they're not overwhelming. They're not too big, not too in your face. Goals overview, your mind map with some more quotes, vision board. Yeah, see, this is going to be something that is very goal oriented. So this would be great for the new year or something like that, when you're actually setting up goals and resolutions and things like that. I can see this being very, very helpful. So you got personal, family, friends, and relationships, professional, and then a dot grid page. You got monthly, when you prioritize, all the important stuff gets done. Monthly goals, yes, very, very goal oriented. Okay, so here we have our first sort of monthly overview page, which is where you get into the planner part of it, completely undated, so that you can start wherever you want. But this would be something great for the new year. All right, we've got monthly reflection, review of last month, and planning for next month. This could be a very handy little page. I kind of like that. This is very open, so that you can do whatever you want here. It's got sort of a not lined, but not a standard sort of dot grid page either. It's like dotted lines across it as far as that's concerned. Monthly goals, and then you move into the next month. Okay, so those are your monthly pages. You've got the monthly overview, reflection, and planning, it looks like, for the current month before you move into the next month. And I'm going to guess that that goes on, let's see how many months they give you. So 1, okay, so you do get a full 12 months from whenever you start. So the undated thing is very nice in case you don't buy this at the beginning of the year. And then you move into weekly overviews. So the weekly page is, it looks like this. So it's geared to make you extra productive, I think. So you've got this week's top focus, so your top 3. You've got notes, and then each day has a priority and a secondary kind of thing. So you've got your 4 priorities and 4 secondaries, and then you've got this space over here to write out whatever you need. You've got a place up here to write in your date. And then Saturday and Sunday are kind of left a little open, which is great for a lot of people, not necessarily great for everybody. I work from home, and I tend to work on Saturday and Sunday, so it would still be nice to have both. You also have a place for gratitude for this week, and then reflection. And then it just moves into the next week. So I think after that you go week over week for probably 52 weeks or somewhere about there, to get you through the entire year of stuff, which is where this ends. And then you move straight into a dot grid. I think it said it had 62 note pages, so I'm guessing that this is what they consider the note pages, which this would be great for notes. And for people who really dislike lines, and I'm one of them, then this dot grid works out great. I am pretty sure that the blank pages here in the back count towards that number, the 62. So you move into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 spreads of note pages, and then the rest of them are this dot grid. And so that is basically the planner itself, because that's the end of the planner. Now what I do want to do is come in here and pin test, and I'm going to do that on this very back page, since it's not really used for anything, and the back pages are tend to be glued weird to the back as well. So I'm going to pop this bad boy, just in case of any bleed, right behind here, and I'm going to pull out a few pins. So let's go with a Tombow, got another water brush pen, got our Micron, and let's go with something really juicy, Pilot Varsity, there we go, pen, and hopefully this one will write. It will. Okay. So, got some good choices out here. I'm going to do a quick swatch and pen test and see how the paper reacts to these, and I will let you know my thoughts at the end of this. Alright, so here we have Tombow Artist Loft, Pilot Varsity, the Sakura Micron, and Palette Fine Liner. Got a little bit of a smudge test happening here. It seems like the, let's do the, seems like it soaks into the paper fairly quickly. I don't know why I didn't give that more time knowing it's fountain pen ink. So let's give that a second to dry. It's like 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds, and it's done. Okay, so not too long in the drying time for that. That's a fairly juicy pen. We've got a little bit of blending happening here and a couple of smudge tests. So these sink into the paper rather quickly. Let's check and see how they perform on the back. Alright, so we have got a little bit of bleed happening. First, things first, the Tombow held up really well. Like, the Tombow is not what bled. It's the Artist Loft is what's bled through. So I think the Artist Loft wouldn't really work as good in it. You can see where it's starting to come through on the top of these downstrokes. Let me go in and write test. I'm going to push down fairly heavily for those who are probably a little bit more heavy-handed than me. I tend to be fairly light-handed, so let's really give the Tombow a good work in here and let it soak into the page, and we'll see if that reacts any different. But the palette started to bleed through a little. There are just a couple of tiny spots. Oh, that's something to note. There are a couple of tiny little spots at the top of this Tombow, but still did not come through anything like the Artist Loft. And this right here, like I said, the palette bled through. And if you do any kind of blending, you are looking at a little bit of bleed through as well. So, you know, but one basic coat wouldn't lead to any blending. But as far as this planner is concerned, it's not really set up as like a bullet journal type thing or something that you're really going to want to decorate. So this is something that you're just probably going to go in and write in, maybe do a doodle here or there, you know, it's going to be very minimal in the decoration department. So I don't foresee this being a huge problem, because all of the weeks and months are sort of laid out for you. It doesn't lend itself to a whole heck of a lot of marker usage and things like that. I mean, if you wanted to get a little extra decorative with it, you could, but that's why we do the pen test. So, and what I did notice is it's like the tea wasn't quite dry, so it did transfer over onto this page a little bit, but that's the only thing I'm seeing. And I did go back and sort of rub this to check that. So if it's not dry, it may transfer over just the smidgiest little bit, but that's the only issue that I see there. The pages are nice and bright white. There's no numbers on the pages, so you just go from months to weeks and then notes. So I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on the journal itself, and then I will take a break. I will go find the ebooks that it's talking about, and I will give you my thoughts on those little bonuses as well. These also feel nice and secure, so there's not a whole lot to comment on the ribbon bookmarks. Well, these two are sort of stuck together, but there we go. They feel nice and secure in here. I've tugged on them a couple of times and they're not going anywhere. Alright, so overall, would I use this as my everyday planner? I would not. But saying that, it's not set up to be your really everyday super planner. This is more focused on your goals and sort of aspirations and helping you get to those. So in the context of a planner, this is not my cup of tea. I love my bullet journal. I'm not leaving my bullet journal for anything. But as sort of an extra to go along with the bullet journal system, or my bullet journal system, or a planning system in general, I think this is a fairly good idea, because this is somewhere that you can really hash out all of your goals and really plan them out, break every one of the steps to achieving those goals down into workable little pieces. I think that this would be great. This is something that is great for this time of year, with the fact that a lot of people do sort of like a review of how last year went at this time of year and start really planning for the next year and how it's going to be better and how to make it better. So with that in mind, and as sort of a supplement to your regular planner system, I think that this journal would be great. I mean, like I said, it's not going to go in for a lot of over-the-top decoration unless you're using something like stickers or washi tape or something like that. So, but normal pens are not going to bleed through this paper. The paper is very smooth. I do like the feel of it. There's nothing wrong with the texture of this paper. And like I said, they are nice bright white pages, so that's always a plus as well. I mean, so overall, for what it is a good planner. I might actually use this planner to plan out things and my goals and things for the coming year, because I want to see it sort of in action. I want to see if it's something that I would stick to, because it's not really something that I'm used to sticking to. But I do these your best year in reviews, and then yearly planning about this time every year, and something like that would really fit well into this type of planner. Okay, so I'm looking at the website, and they are available in horizontal and they are available in vertical. There is an academic planner that is currently sold out. There is a daily planner which is currently sold out, and they have limited editions coming soon. From what I am seeing, the extras are the blog, and the blog has posts on printables, dreamers and goal getters is a section, productivity is a section, self-development and videos is a section, which are basically just little blog posts and things like that to help you sort of maximize the use of your printer or your planner, and just give you general ideas on how to use it. I did not really locate the ebooks. I'm sure that they are in there somewhere. I did not see them. But I'm going to have to say that, I mean, I like the idea of this being a goal, standalone planner where it's nothing but goals. So would I use this as my daily planner? No, I would not, because I like my bullet journal system, and that's what I'm used to. That's what I plan to stick with. But as something, like I said, that's supplemental to that system that is just goals, and making sure that all of my goal interests and all the little action steps are together in one place and in one book is actually pretty appealing to me. The quality of the book itself is very nice. I am not mad at this book. It's nice and thick. It's pretty much an A5. It's not quite an A5 size, but it's very, very similar to A5. Let's see if I can grab the limo here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much your standard. It's as close to A5 as you're gonna get in inches, but it's a very, very nice book. I think I am going to keep it. I think I'm going to give it a try, and I will update you later in the year over on my Instagram or something like that, maybe as to how it is going. So, yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, I really like this book, and like I said, it's definitely not going to lend to any kind of heavy decoration, but I really don't think that that's the intention with this planner. So we'll see how it goes, and I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it at all helpful. And until next time, happy journaling, everyone. Goodbye.